All right, welcome back. Welcome back for all you who are not viewing this live. Remember, we are streaming live every day, 12:30 UTC. That's the GMT 0, the 0 Zulu time that we are looking at. So make the calculation for your own time zone, and then you will be able to log in and follow the live stream as it is being broadcasted. Why? I would really love that, because sometimes I go into technical stuff, and I know I've heard that often some people don't really understand what we're talking about, and that's not the intention. The intention is to spread a little bit of knowledge, teaching you guys a little bit more about day trading, technical analysis, not falling for the silly traps that most new traders or even experienced traders do fall for. And yeah, just watch me go day by day how I do analyze my charts, and maybe you can spot some mistakes, maybe you can teach me something, and maybe it can also rub off some positivity to your trading style, so we can help each other out. Let's grow this community. I really look forward to this. I know my community is not really big right now. That is because I'm brand new. I popped up, let's say, a couple of months ago, which is like baby age in the world of YouTube, streamers, Twitch, and all that good stuff. But nonetheless, I'm not giving up. I will keep streaming and broadcasting, so that you will also find your chance to join in and to be part of this family. Also, remember that my Discord channel is accessible if you sign up using my affiliate link that you can find on the website. It's right over there, Wolves of Bybit. Just sign up. Send me an email with your user ID that I can confirm that you're on there, and then you will be also eligible to reap some rewards of the affiliate kickback that I receive, because I want to give back to the community at least as much as I received. And as we grow, as I try to grow, let's call it like this, thinking I don't want to be selfish, and I want to find a nice way to motivate everybody joining in, to help each other, to really build a community, and where help is rewarded and also gives you more opportunities. Of course, you're gonna receive the regular sign-up bonuses and all that stuff, and guess what? It doesn't cost you a thing, and if you like it, then you can stay. You're always welcome. If you don't, you're free to leave and take the bonuses. No hard feelings at all. But I'm pretty sure that once we get it going, once we get like a really nice community flowing, yeah, you're just gonna want to stay. All right, so now enough shilling, like some people say, and let's dive right in. Let's have a look at what has been happening. So price did get this nice bullish momentum, this push up towards the higher regions. What happened? We did print a higher high, which is very nice, very good news, especially on the shorter term, on the shorter time frames, where we also did print a higher high on the RSI. This is the 2-hour chart. Let's look at the 3-hour chart. Did the same thing. The 4-hour chart, same thing. 5-hour chart, let's go into this one. Almost close enough, but that's perfect, because if the short time frames already disregard or disprove the bearishness of the signal, then there's still a lot of time to find some retests, some bounces, and just keep the party going. Now, what was not on the chart yesterday, there was that channel here, the blue channel. I saw this, let's say, last night. I started noticing it, so I drew it on there, and obviously it seems like we are really respecting this channel, this new channel that has been formed. The lows have been tested in the past, which is a nice thing, and now the highs are being tested right now, or have been tested right now. Now let's dive into what is happening here. This correction, this action here. I said yesterday, and I need to be careful with the way I say the things that I say. I said yesterday that breaking above and closing above this blue box area would be very nice. Breaking above the green line, probably strong reaction, but we did close here in between the green line and the blue box. So what is to be expected? Of course, a little bit of a pullback and looking for some support in the lower areas. What I don't want to see is a real full meltdown, but as long as we stay within this lower blue box area, I think we are still fine, and price might just take a little bit longer to recover, but still really good. What we don't want to see is, for one, a close lower than the blue box, because we would have our lower low. This is clearly a lower low, combined with maybe even a lower low on the RSI. This is something that we do not want to see. I try to be as clear as possible. Apart from this, this is a strong structure. This has all the signals for an upward continuation in itself. And looking also at the volume nodes being sitting here, and of course this one still defending the really low of the low. We do see a lot of opportunities for price to find its support and eventually start making its way back up. Levels on the upside are still the same, breaking the green line, especially after recovering and cooling down the RSI. Would be really strong. This is where we could see price really surge astronomically. Well, not astronomically, but at least for a good part. So really nice things to look forward to. Also, the dollar is doing a little bit of craziness right now, but all this is for the end of the stream. Let's first start with the new levels. Let's do some calculations and let's realign all these trend lines so that we can clean up the chart and stay away from the messiness. Is that a word? I hope so. Yeah, we can make it a word. We have the technology and we can do this. All right, now let's have a look. The lows of the lows. First of all, let's have a look at the down low. Let's see where we could start seeing either a bullish, super bullish divergence for the long term. And let's have a look at where we could start having our bounces, our reactions. So what are we going to do? We're going to stick to the 5-hour chart for the low of the low. And we're just going to measure off this area here. Let's start with this section here and then the ultimate swipe down. Let's look at this. This is sitting at 32.6 and 26. So help me out here. 32.6. Let's have a look and see. 16,340. So that would be just here. A little bit lower than this wick. Basically the closing more or less. That would be this low here. So let's adjust the blue box a little bit already. Yeah, close enough, close enough. And let's look at the down low, the 26 on the RSI. Where do we break this? 26 on the RSI is 14,700, and this is still this red line here. So probably I will feel comfortable removing this one here. Probably. Yeah, most probably. Yeah, let's remove it. All right, let's go down to the 1 hour chart, and now let's have a look and see where bounces could be expected. Already we can see that we have some bullish divergence being potentially formed here and here, because the price action is sitting here and we are comparing with this area here. Very clear as day. Higher low, lower low on the RSI. So super bullish on this. So basically, yeah, we're already reaching. We are already reaching into the bullish area. And you know what? We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna eyeball this crap, and we're going to do something like this. And as you can see, the wick already went into the blue box area. Very strong reaction, buying up like crazy. And even with all this buying up, we can still see that the RSI is sitting super low. So yeah, this is a very nice reset. This was at least the pullback that we've been thinking about, but yeah, it just happened a little bit later. And you know what they call this? They call this bull trap. This is where people give up exactly at the same time. They think like, okay, yeah, we broke through, it's over, game over. But like I said, for me, the really game over would have been the green line. Okay, just closing above this, I warned people that there would be at least a retracing, a taking profit, and of course some shorters, what's the word, jumping on the opportunity to push the price down. But being in such a great shape, I think that really reaching below and making a lower low is going to take astronomical selling power. And you know, having such a beautiful structure, I think everybody wants to make profit, and the road to least resistance is of course going with the flow. Just follow the trend and just use it. Now let's have a look further down the line, as price is still going lower. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's use the Fibonacci retracement tool first and foremost, and let's make a little bit of an estimate to what a very nice area of support could be. The 0.618 is sitting right here at the 17,700 node on the volume area. And I do think this is a very nice point of interest to be keeping your eyes on, because as price is moving down, even if we go a little bit lower, we are already sitting really close to our point of no return. Also, this trend line might form at least some final guarding of the lower areas, with this node right here defending this area. And then of course we can set our stop losses really here down low. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure about setting a stop loss here, because with this big node right here, at least there is going to be a bounce that would allow you to close your position even at a little bit of a better price. So all in all, this is a very nice structure. This is where you can safely think about just buying the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, and just scale your position. And this is where the defense and the pressure to the upside is going to start building up from. This is a very, very optimistical side, and it's very hard to speak volumes of negativity here. It's there is more uptrend looking from these charts and from a trader's perspective. But from the on the other hand, from a trader's perspective as well, it's very important to set your limits and to know where you really want to get out. What is the area where you don't want to be caught in? Let's go over to the 10-hour time frame and let's have a look and see what this structure here is reading. So again, same thing, we're just gonna do some measurements of the RSI and we're gonna try to estimate more or less where the point of no return could be set. So let's go with the low of the low, that's 28.8, 28.8. And let's see what number appears. So again, 14,700, 14,800. I think 14,800 looks a little more realistic because this is where this volume node is completely gone. Everything below this still encourages time and price over time to be able to pick up again. So what am I meaning? Like here in the blue box, and especially within this channel, everything just looking like blue skies. Okay, just as easy as that. Blue skies ahead, everybody happy, doing the bullish dance. Now, once we start breaking below this, there is going to be a little bit more resistance building up, and we will be able to judge this from the RSI signature. Okay, this is where we will be able to, if we break down below, this is where we are going to be able to find a corresponding pattern to what is a bullish divergence, a bullish signal. And I know I love my divergences, but they have served me right so far. So why change something that's working? The RSI is an indicator that uses both volume, price action, and all that good stuff in a way that is impossible to calculate on your own. So looking at the price action itself, setting your levels, setting your horizontals, and then trying to find confirmation in the corresponding reads that you find in between those things is in my opinion the better way to do it. But of course, you know, this is my way. If you have a better way, just leave your comments, let me know about it, let's talk. I'm very open to discussion. Now forgive me for looking at the stream apps from time to time. I would hate to miss a few chats and comments. Sometimes the app that you see here in the corner right here doesn't really show all the comments that are being posted. So yeah. All right, I diverge, and this is not the intention. So right now, like I said, some pulling back, some price action looking for a support area, an area to build up on. Keep in mind that there are a few good areas to set your stop losses. Maybe change your bullish bias to a neutral bias once we break through this trend line, and of course once we are really low here, then there's not gonna be a really quick recovery. So maybe you can scale in, scale out, depending on what the RSI is doing. Do we see something bullish popping up, or do we see just a continuation of the trend, which is also very possible. So all this is to be seen. Probably tomorrow we're already gonna know a lot more, but very important is to keep your eyes on this low section here, because really breaking this, it's game over and continuation to the downside. All right, so I hope this was helpful. Let's have a look at the dollar to see what the dollar is doing, because yesterday it was looking like the dollar was going to make its attempt to pull out of the gutter. And what happened? Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. This is going to be the clearer one. We did draw this blue box. The dollar pushed to the edge of the blue box, and what happened? Like we predicted, there was a bearish divergence between this, and of course we had our rejection pushing down. Now the good thing on this whole structure, and this is really a good thing for the dollar, at least not for us, that is that we do have a higher low and a higher low on the RSI. So continuation right now, this is not a turning of the momentum, and this allowed the price to move up a little bit. Now if we fail to see the dollar break this level here, I think we are going to see more downtrending for the dollar. And of course, like I said, usually until so far, for the couple of months, the dollar and Bitcoin price have been inversely correlated, meaning that if the dollar goes down, Bitcoin price goes up. And this is not just fiction, this is because the dollar, the Bitcoin is being traded mostly against the dollar or the USD. So this makes a lot of sense. If one is going up, the other one is going to go down, because they need to stay in balance. Now, what makes then the big difference? This is the change in sentiment. When people start eyeballing much more towards Bitcoin and leaning toward this as the safer bet, then of course this inverse correlation is just going to be the fuel that triggers even more potential upside. And also in the other direction, once we would see the dollar index start spiking up, then of course people are going to start bailing out of their positions, because they want to be where their money is worth more. Right? I hope that makes sense. Let's have a look now, finally, before we shut this down, because I'm really trying to keep my streams a little bit shorter. I know the attention span of most people is just lacking. Let's look at E-mini futures. E-mini futures is doing almost the same thing as Bitcoin has been doing. You see bullish divergence, momentum to the upside. But we do see here that E-mini futures has been printing its higher high and higher highs on the price action, which is really nice. We also did print a higher high and a higher high on these areas. So in my opinion, maybe a little bit of retracing, just like Bitcoin has been doing, and probably more uptrending. And this is weird. This is really weird. Usually Bitcoin was the one lagging behind and E-mini futures leading the way, but now this already has, we have the impression that those two switched ranks. So very interesting stuff, like really cool things to be keeping your eyes on. Well, this is it for today. If you do enjoy this content, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification so that you know when the stream is going live. And also remember, if you want to join the family of wolves, if you want to be eligible to receive some of that kickback from the affiliate links, then sign up with this button here on the Wolves of Bybit website. Once you did this, send me through this form your desired nickname, the email address you used to sign up to Bybit, and maybe in the message add your user ID number so I can identify you on the platform. You will receive the bonus, which is standard. There are so many opportunities that I cannot even start mentioning, but the biggest one is that I share the affiliate revenue with the members. All right, so I hope to see you soon. At least I hope to see you tomorrow. Remember, 12:30 UTC. There's going to be so much stuff to be talking about. I'm really excited about what the future is bringing. At least it's going to be so interesting. Yeah, I can't even find the right words. I'm not a poet. Now, thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow, guys. Be there and be square. Bye bye.